Starting from today, 3rd of October until the 10th of October, we have demos available on Steam during the Next Fest event. Hundreds and hundreds of games, upcoming demos, live streams that you can watch from the devs, etc. So plenty of games. So many, in fact, that it might be difficult to figure out what to try out and what to see. So in this video, I've selected 10 games that look interesting to me, and I'll talk a little bit about them. You can check out the others if you want. There are plenty of options here. First on my list is Undecember. This is an ARPG hack and slash coming out very soon, in fact on the 12th of October. I've been waiting for this one for a while. So this is a slightly different take on the usual ARPG. What they are doing here is giving you an option to endlessly mix your skills. So you're not limited by class and what you can do. If I read the description here, it says, there are no defined classes in Undecember. Once a character is created after customizations, players will be able to freely change around gears and skills based on personal playstyle. Builds are divided into strength, dexterity, and intelligence types, but there are no gear or combination restrictions. Players are free to cast magic with a sword or summon minions with a bow, or create any new unique builds of their own. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is going to be a free-to-play game, but we'll find out very soon. 12th of October is when it gets its full release. The Pale Beyond. You didn't ask to lead this expedition, but here you are stuck in the ice. Captain missing, miles from civilization. Someone has to take charge. Manage your meager resources, balance safety and morale, make the hard calls, and head in the only direction you can through the Pale Beyond. The first thing about this game that appealed to me was the art style. Very nice looking game. And this is a survival strategy single player game, and it is expected this year before the end of the year. And yeah, check out the demo here on Steam. Inkulinati is an ink based strategy straight from medieval manuscripts, where a rabbit's bum can be deadlier than a dog's sword. Become a master of the living ink, build your own bestiary, defeat medieval superstars, and collect perks to unleash hidden powers. So yeah, once again, it's the medieval art style, and they've made a turn-based tactics game out of it. It looks kind of funny as well, so this should be something to check out. Superfuse. An alien threat looms in a new comic book inspired action RPG. Take on waves of grotesque minions with up to 4 friends in co-op, or go it alone and uncover a vast conspiracy that endangers all of humanity. Become a hero in a world where superpowers are controlled by society's elite. So this is a nice interesting twist. Superpowers are controlled by the society's elite. So yeah, co-op or single player, you can play as you wish. Car Manufacture is an automotive tycoon game. Start in the beginning of the 20th century and create thriving business. Build cars, manage people, expand your plant and research new technology. Make tons of money and stay on top. So if I'm not mistaken, I had seen a similar game many years ago in early access. I wonder if this is like that same game updated with a name change and finally ready, or if this is a new game altogether. It's got like a very interesting setup. Of course, we have played a lot of management games, but I haven't come across one where the focus is on manufacturing cars. It feels like 1920s Detroit or something. And yeah, this is my kind of game. Gun Jam. So another rhythm FPS game. Up until recently, I didn't know much about them, but it seems there are quite a few coming out after Bullets Per Minute and Metal Hellsinger. So this is another one, and also looks very colorful and interesting, arcadey style. So Gun Jam is a rhythm first-person shooter where the player must shoot to the beat to survive. So same thing. It features a unique beat pattern shooting mechanic, and firefights sync to the original soundtrack in a vibrant world. So yeah, definitely the vibrant world looks the best here. It's got like a futuristic. Oh, it's published by Raw Fury as well. So yeah, should be good. The Last Shot. An adventurous engineer, a diesel punk world divided by endless conflict and a whole lot of colossal guns. Sounds like a good time. With massive war machines threatening your home, will you be the one small cog that brings it all down? So once again, this looks very good because of the hand-drawn art style. And this is a 2D side-scroller. I'm not sure if this is a point-and-click game or is it more like adventure style. I don't think it's a point-and-click, but yeah, the art style is very good here. World Championship Boxing Manager 2. The boxing world is at your fingertips in this deeply detailed and outrageously entertaining sports management simulation. Enlist competitive fighters, recruit top-notch staff, and ride the hype train all the way to endorsement city. Watch your fighter rise to the top or get KO'd trying. So another management style game, and I don't know how serious this is. I mean, if it's just a casual game or much more detailed. It looks quite detailed, but it's got that simplistic art style. But yeah, I did not know there was a Boxing Manager 1 as well, but 2 looks interesting. Classic Sport Driving, a retro-inspired racing game crafted for a genuine driving experience. Unlimited point-to-point tracks with hand-drawn environments and weather conditions. Feel the speed across 3 difficulties and chase the best times on global leaderboards. Are you ready to master the racing life? So, as you know me, I'm a big fan of these retro arcade-style racing games. I started playing video games because of Outrun on the Sega Mega Drive, and this is another game that looks very similar. In fact, I was a bit familiar with this game as I was following the development on Twitter. I'd seen some tweets, etc. about this game, so I'm looking forward to trying out the demo for this one. Against the Storm, a dark fantasy city builder where you must rebuild civilization in the face of apocalyptic rains. As the Queen's Viceroy, lead humans, beavers, lizards, and harpies to reclaim the wilderness and secure a future for civilization's last survivors. So, yeah, city builder with some fantasy elements. It seems like there are weird creatures here. Beavers, lizards, and harpies, and humans all living together, it seems. Yeah, sounds interesting. And by the looks of it, it reminds me of some other games. I thought this was already out because I think I might have seen some gameplay before. I don't know if this was in early access. I don't think so, but it kind of looks familiar. Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else. And my final pick for this video is Bravery and Greed. Bravery and Greed is a beat 'em up roguelite dungeon brawler for up to 4 players. Choose from 4 classic fantasy classes, engage in a deep, robust combat system, and play a variety of cooperative and competitive game modes with friends via local, online, or both. Get rich or die trying. First impressions was this looks like a more pixelated brawlhalla, which is a good thing, and action looks fast paced and fun basically. So this could be a great game to play with friends. Should be easy to run because of the art style, and it is published by Team 17, so a decent publisher behind it as well. So yeah, that's a quick look at a handful of games that looked interesting to me at first glance. Obviously there are lots and lots of games, and this was just me picking a few based on first impressions that looked interesting. Obviously my kind of genres as well, like city builders and roguelites and ARPGs and stuff like that. But yeah, have a look through the other games because you might find quite a few interesting games here. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.